Welcome back to 123 Geek. Let's get started. Thank you so much for coming back to 123 Geek, and this video is about technology. Mainly we're going to be focusing on the Mac, however I do want to cover the Google Stadia. So let's get started with Mac. Mac had the WWDC conference, or the Worldwide Developer Conference, this last week. And there were some major things that took place. So we'll start with some of the most interesting and exciting things. So I am not a Mac user, and as you have probably been able to tell, I like to build my own machines, so Mac has always been kind of an ex-nay for me. They recently announced the all-modular Mac Pro, and it's starting at $599 or $5,999, and it comes with 32 gigs of RAM, ECC, so that's going to be the same kind of RAM that's put into servers. And it starts with a 8-core processor, Xeon W. And I mean, it's not big. It's a 3.5 gigahertz processor, and I mean it should get the work done. But at $5,999, I'm a little iffy on that. It also starts with the AMD Radeon 580X, and I mean it's a good card, but at $5,999, it's not very good. However, if you move up the chain, everything can max out with the dual Radeon Vega 2 Duo setup, as well as a 28-core processor, Xeon 2.5 gigahertz. That's the Xeon W as well, with 1.5 terabytes of ECC memory. Now, it sounds great, but you're looking at somewhere around 12 grand to get that setup. And that's pretty insane in my opinion. However, that is just my opinion. Some people might be interested in that. A lot of Mac users might be interested in that. However, it's kind of a strange looking machine. It's kind of fun in my opinion, but the upside it is fully modular. And that was one of the biggest things that I've always disliked about Macs, is that they are not easy to either add your own memory, troubleshoot hardware, stuff like that on your own. You normally have to take it into the Genius Bar. However, in this case, since it's fully modular, you have access to the whole system and you are able to make changes that you need to make. They also announced the $4,999 8K display that doesn't come with a stand. Instead, you have to buy the stand, and that's $1,000. And it's a piece of metal. And in my opinion, it shouldn't be $1,000. However, to you, it might be worth $1,000. Going back to the Mac Pro, I do want to state that because it's fully modular, it's pretty nice in my opinion. However, it looks like a cheese grater. Yeah, a cheese grater. I'll show you right here. Very interesting. And honestly, you know, it's a cool design. There was something else that somebody else pointed out, and what they pointed out was that if you look at the very top, it looks like they're little alien heads, little tiny alien heads at the very top, and it's kind of interesting. They have little eyes. They kind of look like Alienware alien heads, but anyway, that was, I'm sure, by mistake. However, it's kind of an interesting little thing. Now you're not going to be able to unsee that. So they also announced dark mode. Now this is something that Android has had for a while, and it's the ability to put your devices into a nighttime setting. so that it removes the blue light and allows you to actually let your mind start to unwind before you go to sleep. So it's kind of good, and I believe it also changes the overall GUI, the user interface, to a dark color as well to make it easier on your eyes. So enough with Mac. Those are the big things that they announced. Those are big things, in my opinion, that they announced. The second thing is the Google Stadia. So let's get started with the Google Stadia. It seems like an interesting concept, and I think that we are almost there. However, there are a lot of issues. So starting with the controller. The controller is $69, plus you have to pay for the subscription, which is $9.99 per month, and they're going to be adding games as it goes along, but it will launch with Doom Eternal. So that's actually exciting. I'm looking forward to that game. Big time I'm looking forward to that game. So they stated that to get at least 720p, you will need to have at least 10 megabyte download, or 10 megabyte download, megabit download. To get 1080, it starts at 20 to 30 megabits down. And then from 30 to 35 megabits down, you can get 4K. However, the problem I see with this is that it's going to be, there's data caps. And unfortunately, I'm in a region where I have a data cap. I get 1 terabyte a month for data, and I already go over that. So unfortunately, this is not going to work for me. I will not be able to partake in the Google Stadia, except for if I want to play every once in a while. I don't know. I'm not sure. It looks really cool. You're able to move between screens, devices, your phone, to a tablet, to the TV, to your computer, seamlessly. Pick up from where you left off, it picks it up. So, like I said, with those two combinations, the controller and the $9.99 subscription, so it's going to be about $80 or $79.99, and that's just to get started. However, they are going to have a Founders Edition, which is $129.99, and that is the Founders Edition, so I believe you can apply for it now. So those are the two major things that I wanted to go over today, and thank you so much again for stopping by 123 Geek. However, please don't forget to hit the bell icon, hit subscribe, and please give me a thumbs up. Those things actually do help me. It helps Google know, or YouTube I should say, let YouTube know that my videos are being watched, and they don't really go by the view, like they kind of do, but they don't. Remember, again, at 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. I've actually decided, I had a decision, I came up with two things. So the two options are you're guaranteed to get a 123 Geek shirt, which you can choose your color, and either you can choose between getting any game on any platform that you want, not like the collector's edition version, sorry, just the standard edition for now, or you can get a Raspberry Pi. So those are the two options that I'm giving for the giveaway. Please share, please subscribe if you haven't yet, and once again, thank you so much for stopping by 123 Geek. Have a fantastic week.